Hey guys, welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be looking at my Charlotte Tilbury collection. I'm going to be showing you what I think is worth the money and what I definitely don't think is worth the money whatsoever. We all know that Charlotte Tilbury products are very expensive, and the reason why I can afford this is because my makeup artist discount gives me 30% off, so just bear that in mind. But I will be going through the quality of the products and what I think is worth the money. So I'm just going to jump straight in and we will start with this foundation. So I have the Airbrush Flawless Filter foundation on the way to me because that was actually a free gift with purchase. That has expired actually since yesterday, so but keep an eye out because she often has free gifts with a certain amount if you spend over a certain amount, which is really generous, and they're usually full-size products like worth €50 or more. So just keep an eye out for that, or else there's like 2 or 3 sample travel size products that you can try out, so keep an eye out for that. And then there's often free delivery if you had spent that amount as well. So I have been trying the Light Wonder foundation. I have it on me today. I have it in the shade Fair. I love it. Like, this is one of my new favorite foundations. I absolutely love it because I was trying to find a decent foundation that matched my skin tone. Now obviously it's still a little warmer, you're never going to get absolute like porcelain, but compared to a lot of other brands, I think she's a much better range of shades, because I went to the second lightest in Estee Lauder thinking I'd be okay, and it's extremely warm. So I'm really impressed by how light this is and how buildable it is. It feels amazing on the skin. It actually feels like it goes on. It feels a tiny bit moussey when it goes on, but it just feels so good on the skin. It feels really lightweight. It's buildable coverage. It doesn't cake. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So you can absolutely build it up. So it's definitely light to medium, almost medium maybe, buildable coverage. I absolutely love this. I'm going to get it in the tan shade as well, just for a natural just cover. I adore it. It's so easy to apply, and you can just bounce it onto the skin with your beauty blender, and it's just, oh, I can't rave about this enough. Now it is €40. So it's in and around the price of, you know, NARS, etc. But it brings it down to 28. The 30% discount brings it down to €28, which is obviously much more affordable. Now it's 40 milliliters as well, bear that in mind. So that's actually possibly even 10 milliliters more than the average foundation. So you are getting a little bit more. But that's it there, and that is the shade Fair. I absolutely adore it. So another thing, now I don't know if this is discontinued. This is definitely worth the money. I absolutely love this. Now it is expensive. It was, I think it was about €40, but I absolutely love it, and I really hope they're not discontinued because I was trying to find it today. Cannot find it, but it's lasted me ages. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick, and I got the shade Moon Beach, and it is the most perfect. I am gone obsessed with like cream contour. I like a liquid contour, but I really love cream contour, and it's just the perfect peachy shade. It's just beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful, and it has a bit of gold going through it as well. But it smells, you know, like Charlotte Tilbury's products smell like kind of vanilla chocolate. It goes on like butter. It's just gorgeous. Now it was in and around €40 without the discount, so that's expensive, but it's lasted me ages. I've had it a long time. I wore it every day to work, and I've got loads left there, so that lasts me another while. But I absolutely adore this. I love it so much. I would say it is better than the NARS Orgasm one that I have. Just the texture of it, it just blends really well. But I do like the NARS Orgasm shade. Is completely different as well. So she did have a couple of shades, but I can't find them. So hopefully I will tell you guys if I see them back in stock again. So onto her mascaras. I adore her mascaras as well. Now not all of these products are going to be yes, get them all, sorry. But I just pick them up as I see them. So I have 3 of her mascaras. So first of all, I have her Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. You can see how big it is compared to the others. Don't mind my nails. So this is a really good mascara if you like the likes of Benefit Bad Gal Bang. They're about €29, so the same price as kind of Benefit, and you know, it's kind of average price, like not average price for a high-end mascara. It's not any more expensive. It's actually slightly cheaper than the likes of Benefit. That is the Push-Up Lashes. I'll show you the wand. It's a very unusual wand, and it gets a good bit of product on it, but it doesn't overclump the lashes unless you keep layering it, which is what I like. and it's extremely black. The only thing I would say, similar to the Bad Gal Bang in Benefit, it is a little bit difficult to get off, but you have to just have good eye makeup remover, which I do. I have the Lancome one, so I find it fine. The next one is Legendary Lashes. I absolutely love this as well. In fairness, I haven't used it in a while since I got the Pillow Talk, but that is it's the volume 2 one. I don't know if she's discontinued the volume 1, and it's this really fluffy brush, and it's about €29 as well. And I really like it. It's volume, it builds volume and lengthens, and it doesn't clump too bad either. So yeah, it's kind of like the Bad Gal Bang as well. Just, it does kind of, if you like the kind of spidery lashes, you can really build it up. And then my personal favorite is the Full Fat Lashes. I think this is amazing for everyday use. I think if you over clumped your lashes, you can go in with this. There's something about the brush in this, it's just absolutely magic. It separates your lashes absolutely perfectly. It fans them out, and that's what I like in a mascara. It's so buildable, and it lengthens and it volumizes. So it's perfect for day to day, but if you wanted to top up your mascara, it won't clump on you. And that is my favorite. It's just the most perfect. It doesn't take up too much product. It's the perfect mascara. I have another one on the way, because, and that will be my third one in like 6 months. So I use this every single day. I absolutely love it. And the best part about this one, the other two do transfer if you use them on the bottom lashes. The Legendary Lashes more so than the Pillow Talk. This one will not transfer. It dries perfectly. So that's what I love about this. It's just your perfect everyday mascara, but it can fix, you know, problems that you've made with other more clumpy mascaras if you want to fan out your lashes a bit better. So thumbs up for her mascaras. I think they're definitely worth the money. They're in and around the same price, or even a tiny bit cheaper than some other high-end brands. So and I find them much better. So I haven't touched a Benefit mascara since I started using this, to be honest. Yeah, I really haven't touched any other mascara, to be honest. I'm using the Tarte mascara at the moment. I really like it. Kind of similar to the Full Fat Lashes, actually, the Tarte one. I wouldn't say it's a dupe, because Tarte is still expensive enough, and of course we have to get it imported because we can't get it here. What else? We will go into the eyeshadow palettes. So she has kind of 3 variations of eyeshadow palettes, okay? So she has her quads. Now I only recently started getting the quads because they are ridiculous priced. They're €50 for 4 shadows. So obviously, like, I wasn't buying them even with the 30% off, but I got them in a couple of like sets and, you know, little boxes that I got. So I got one as a free gift as well with a purchase, which is a great way to, sometimes she puts like a full palette in there just to kind of, you know, so you can try them out. So I'll show you them anyway. This is the Queen of Glow. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed. Now, I haven't done loads and loads of looks with this, but I have tried it a couple of times. I absolutely love it. Like, I can't describe her formula in comparison to another brand, to be honest, because her formula is just on another level. So I absolutely love Be Perfect and Inglot. They're my type of like high pigment eyeshadows. I don't like powdery eyeshadows that don't blend out and go patchy. But she just has it. They're not powdery. They don't go patchy. But they're not quite as pigmented as the likes of Be Perfect and Inglot, but they are pigmented enough. Like, they're the perfect amount of pigment. They blend like a dream. Like, they're absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I'll say about the quads is they're meant for convenience, but there's not, if we had 2 mattes and 2 shimmers in each quad, then you could do a full look. But I don't see, you know, I wouldn't like to do a full look with that. I'd have to go in with a transition color or a bronzer or something. So that's the only thing. Like, it's not convenient for me, and it's not worth €50. They are teeny tiny, guys. Like, absolutely minute. Like, they're tiny. There's not a whole lot in the pan. So like they're over €10 per, you know, eyeshadow. So they're too expensive, and I don't think they're worth the money whatsoever. But if you get them as a free gift or in a like little set, then that's absolutely fine. This is the Pillow Talk one. I have had my eye on this for a long time. I got this and the Queen of Glow in one of her mystery boxes. I've used it a couple of times. I absolutely love it. I'm not sure if you don't have fair toned skin. I'm not sure if you like this. It's super pigmented. It's absolutely beautiful. I've made a couple of really nice looks with it. This is probably my favorite quad. Because there's 2 mattes in it, I could do a full look. So I can take that anywhere with me and know that I can do a full look with this. And that's what I like about this palette. But again, €50 is too much. And then the last quad that I have then, where is it gone, I got this free with a purchase, and it's the Pillow Talk palette of pops. So this in combination with the Pillow Talk is pretty awesome, but I can't actually tilt it properly because, wait till I show you what happened. Oh, okay, there we go. When the second I opened it, that's how much glue is holding it. Come on lads, €50. And that happens. So I need to glue that back in. You can actually see the size of the actual eyeshadow, how thin that is. It's just, the quads are just not worth it, guys. Like, their formula isn't any better than the big palettes that are better value. They're just not worth it. They're really pretty, but I wouldn't buy them separately. Even with the 30% off, it's still too expensive for 4 eyeshadows, especially when you can get like the likes of Be Perfect, etc., like in a big massive palette for the same price, and you can get like 20 eyeshadows. So I really like her formula, but not in the quad. I just don't think it's worth it. One thing that I do think is worth it, if you're going to pay around the €50, just go up €4, so €54, and get one of these palettes. So this is a mini palette. There's much more in the pan. This is the Charlotte Darling palette, and it has a couple of full looks in it. So it has, excuse the mess of it, that is absolutely stunning. Like, you can do a good few. There's no endless looks you can do with that. There is 1, 2, 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. The absolute perfect palette. If you want to try out Charlotte Tilbury palette and you don't want to spend a fortune, you don't want to spend €50 on for teeny tiny eyeshadows, I actually think that this is probably the best one to go for because of the variety, and it's just so beautiful. Like, it's just perfect. I think the majority of skin tones that would suit as well. So that's €54, so it's just a bit better value. If you were to stretch a tiny bit more, if you want more shadows, these are better value than the quads as well because of all you get in them. Bit dusty with all the makeup. This is the Instant Look in a palette. No, sorry, the Pillow Talk Instant Eye palette. This was €75. Again, I got it in a set. I didn't pay that. And I love it. It's well loved now. I should have given these all a wipe. It is well loved, and it is perfect. So you can actually pair these with the quads because they have all the transition colors and mattes that you need. So this is one of my favorite palettes from her. And I absolutely adore it, and it's definitely worth the money compared to the quads. So you're getting all of those shadows for an extra €25 compared to the quads. So I just don't think the quads are worth €50, whereas this €75 is still a heck of a lot for a palette. But watch out for her sales, and especially if you're a makeup artist, 30% off that is actually not too bad. I also have her other holiday palette. This one was released, I think it was last year. It's the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize. I love this, and it's different as well. It has kind of smoky greens. I absolutely love this, but it still has your mattes there that you can blend everything out. So that's what you want in a palette. If you're going somewhere, if you've anywhere to go, you want to be able to just grab one palette and go, you know, that kind of way. So you want your mattes and your shimmers all in one go. If you want all the one palette, this is amazing. If you are just want to try Charlotte Tilbury and you want to try a few different products, this is amazing. This is the Stone Rose Instant Look in a palette. It's €69, so it's pretty expensive, and that price put me off for a long time. But it's actually really worth it. I'm after sticking my nail in it. So you have an Instant Look in a palette. So basically you have 3 massive eyeshadows. You have the bronzer, but it's the Film Star bronzer formula that she uses. So that's the one that everybody pays like so much money for, and it's huge. You have 2 blushes, and you have a beautiful highlight. That highlight it's just everything. I love it. My only kind of criticism with this palette, again, you don't have a transition color matte unless you could dig into the bronzer, and the bronzer has a teeny bit of a sparkle in it, so I wouldn't call it a matte. So if she just made one of these absolutely matte, I would prefer it. Other people are saying that they can't get in on the blushes, you know, with a proper brush without hitting off either side. That kind of makes sense. So she could have swapped, you know, these over, but you know, like teeny tiny things. So I absolutely love this. I think it's definitely worth the money, especially with the discount as well, or if you get a discount yourself. But yeah, I think it's a really nice gift, and it is an instant look in a palette. You can actually take this with you and have, you know, apart from your face products, that you could have a look there. One thing that I don't think is worth the money, This is the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow Blusher. This is in shade Pillow Talk. Lads, these are €39. I don't think they're worth the money, but I wouldn't go by me too much because I actually much prefer cream and liquid blushes because I have such dry skin that it just powder products don't always look very well on me. So but the whole idea anyway, the shades are beautiful, is that you swish your brush around and you put that on your face, and then this is kind of like a cheek topper. They're not extremely pigmented, like, you know, they're a nice amount of pigment. I suppose they're quite light, so that's only kind of for fair skin. I know she has since released a medium one, but not worth €39, guys, for God's sake, it's tiny. But yeah, definitely not worth €39. If you're gonna go if you want her blushes and her highlights, I would definitely go for the instant look at a palette, because you're getting everything. You're trying out everything, because that's €39 is too much for one tiny thing. One thing actually which was really worth the money I got over Christmas, because I was dying to try out her Film Star Bronze and Glow, but I didn't want to pay, I think it was like €69 for the 2 full-size ones. I'm not sure if she still has this, but it was the Christmas release, and it's the medium, it's the mini one. It was €30, but obviously, you know, again, I got the discount. I'm still waiting for her to discount her Christmas stock. She hasn't done it, and she did actually do it last year, but I was kind of waiting for this to go down again for you guys to share with you guys. But again, the highlight is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Now I did get it in the lightest kind of shade. There's a few shades, but €30, they're really buttery. They're really like, and I don't particularly like powder products, but these go on really beautifully. They're very nice. So that was €30. I definitely think that was worth the money, because you get a taster of, you know, the big one, and there's loads of product in it. Like, there really is, like, that'll last me a long time. Compared to, I wouldn't pay the nearly €70 for the big size. I definitely think that was worth it. I'm in two minds about these. These are the Glowgasm. So I got Spotlight and Peachgasm. I'll show you the swatch. So first of all, as you guys have probably heard, the packaging is terrible. I used it only a couple of times and there's loads gone out. It looks like there's loads gone out of it. It leaks really badly. So there is an on and off little screw, but like, it's still like, there's product there that's wet and I haven't used this in a while. So this is the Peachgasm. It is beautiful. It's an absolute beautiful shade. It's gorgeous. It blends like a dream, but like, there's loads on that sponge, and I'm sure that sponge is just full of bacteria now that there's product on it, you know, that kind of way. These are €35, which is a little expensive for how much product you get, but it is beautiful. So is it worth the money? I don't know, only with a discount or if you get it free. The Spotlight is gorgeous, I have to say, but I mean, I've used liquid highlights every bit as good as this. The Sculpted by Amy ones, liquid lights, you get two the kind of small ones for €24, and they're very similar to these shades. It's particularly the Spotlight, actually. Like, look at that. And I was actually particularly careful because I knew the problems. Like, they're screwed on the off one, but it is gorgeous. It's the perfect shade, but like, there's so much on that sponge, it's just unnecessary. And the whole idea was that you would do this, but I wouldn't blend it out with that. But like, yeah, it is gorgeous. The shades are beautiful, the quality is beautiful, the packaging is horrendously bad. I'm sure she'll change it eventually because she's getting a lot of a lot of criticism over it. What else? We're definitely gone over the 15 minutes, but sure, look, her eyeliners are amazing. So I have tried a few of her formulas there. I don't know where the other one's gone. I have tried her just classic eyeliners. So I've tried Classic Brown, it's called. I used it to the nub. They're €22, which is, it's a tiny bit more than, you know, than usual, but not for a high-end brand, and they last ages. They really do. I have her pencil pair as well. It's very good. So that's just the classic formula. It's not very creamy, it's just a good liner, but her Rock and Coal formula is unbelievable. Like, it's unbeatable. It's the best eyeliner. So like, in terms of kohl eyeliner. So I have Barbara Brown. So this is it here. They're €22. Just the perfect brown shade, and you can really smoke them out. So it's perfect for your lash line. And they do stay on your waterline and your tight line, and I would actually have quite watery eyes, but they do actually stay put. Like, I would have to top them up maybe once in the evening, and they'd last hours then, so I would have to top it up once. And then like nobody can beat her nude eye. Sorry, this is her eye cheat. Nobody can beat her nude eye cheat. It's the most perfect formula. It stays put on the waterline. There it is there. It's a great shade. I'm losing my voice. The Inglot one is very good, but the Inglot one is a bit more creamy, so you kind of have more chance of getting excess product in your eye and like irritating your eye. At the start, I did still prefer the Inglot one when I tried this once or twice because it was irritating my eye. But my eyes just got used to it. So €22 and it's just so perfect. And when you put like a nude liner in your waterline, it just brings your eyes to life. Actually, I can't see, so I'm not going to do it. But it just brings your eyes to life. So I absolutely love these, and they're definitely worth the money. €22 and they last ages. Let me see. Okay, so we've done everything now except for lip products. Okay, so nobody does lip products like Charlotte Tilbury. I've said this over and over again. I only started liking lipsticks a few years ago because I have such tiny lips. I have really, really thin lips that I just didn't see the point. I just put gloss on the whole time. But actually, I just love hers. I love all her shades. I love all her formulas. Nobody does lipstick like Charlotte Tilbury. All of my Inglot, all of my MAC, they're all gone to waste now, but since I swapped to Charlotte Tilbury, I absolutely love them. So my very first Charlotte Tilbury product ever was this. And I left it in my bag and it got wet or something. But this is the JK Magic and it's the Hot Lips 2. And it's my very first Charlotte Tilbury product. I didn't have the makeup artist discount, so I paid the full €35 for it, which was enormous. But it's amazing. It's just so good. And what I love about her Hot Lips 2 formulas, they are €35, but there's €23 refills, full refills, which is better for the environment, number one, and number two, better for your purse. So, and like you have the little embossment there of the lip, her logo. I just love it. This is the shade JK Magic. So it's not a matte, but it's not too sheer either. It's the most perfect shade for, it's just gorgeous, because I'm not mad into like a nude, but this is just the perfect and in between with a bit of colour, kind of brown, rosy brown. I absolutely love that. And then another Hot Lips that I have is the Glowing Jen one. So it was after Jennifer Aniston because she did her makeup and she used to always use these kind of colours on her. So that's another one that's €35. And the formula is amazing. What I have to say about Charlotte Tilbury formula, so her Hot Lips 2 formula, it stays put on the lips. It hydrates the lips. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't transfer onto your teeth like MAC, which drives me crazy. You can build it up. You would have to top it up, of course, like any other lipstick. Nothing is magic. You have to use a lip liner with it. The only thing I'll say about the Hot Lips 2 is that the transfer when you're drinking from a glass is pretty bad. And that's the only thing I'll say about it that's bad, because it doesn't transfer on your teeth, but it does transfer onto a glass, like a lot of lipsticks. But they're not a matte formula, so that we can forgive that. So they're €35. The Superstar Lips, I got this in Pillow Talk. I think I got this as a free gift as well. They're just kind of a sheer, I'm running out of space, kind of a sheer Pillow Talk. Everyone went Pillow Talk crazy a while ago, and it feels like it's in between a lipstick and a lip gloss. I like them. You don't get as much product, I think, in this one, in this type of formula. Now it's €22, so it's less, but I don't reach for this one too often, to be honest, because I prefer the actual lipstick. If you were to go for, actually, now that we're wearing masks, just put on lip liner and this over it, you get the Pillow Talk, you know, effect without having too much product on your lips. So it's probably good for masks. I got these little mini Hot Lips in a Christmas set last year, and I remember, if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll remember I was going crazy because I thought they were travel size, and it was 3 for €30, but they were sample size. Look at the size of them. So I got it in the shade Patsy Red, JK Magic, and God, I can't even read it, Viva la Verda or something, but they're really nice reds, and the same as Hot Lips 2 palettes. But like, look at the last year's, right, teeny tiny, and then I'll show you this year's. This year's were much better. Actually, guys, these are still in stock, so this is the perfect way of trying Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, the perfect way. So it was 3, but I gave one away because it was shade Pillow Talk, which I have. You get Pillow Talk, you get Walk of No Shame, and you get Very Victoria. like they are stunning, and there's loads in them, guys. €30 for 3 is much better. If you want to just try out Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, you know, they're going to be gone because it's called her Charlotte's Lip Wardrobe. They're going to be gone. So this is very Victoria. It is a little similar to Pillow Talk, but there's a little bit more brown, I think, going through it. And then Walk of No Shame is a kind of a dark red. And then we have Pillow Talk, which I'll show you there. But it's their Matte Revolution. And I absolutely love the Matte Revolution. I will probably be wearing either Pillow Talk or Penelope Pink on my wedding day. Pillow Talk, the Matte Revolution formula is perfect. It's the most perfect formula because it lasts on the lips, it's buildable, it's tiny bit creamy, it doesn't transfer as much as the Hot Lips whatsoever onto your glass when you're drinking. It does not stain your teeth. It's just the most perfect formula. She really does lipsticks really well. So they are 3 for 30. So you get the shade Pillow Talk, Walk of No Shame, and Very Victoria. And it's still in stock. I'll actually put them on my story because I think they're a really good value. And they're a lovely gift. I actually gave them as a Christmas present to a couple of people and they love them. Let me see. Her lip lusters are €22. A really pigmented, excellent lip gloss, I would describe them as. I can't live without this now. It's called Ibiza Nights. It's the most perfect way of just jazzing up your lipstick. You just put it in the center and just use your finger, and you'll get more wear out of life out of your lipstick as well. And then I absolutely adore the Pillow Talk lip luster. So these are €22. If you use the lip luster Pillow Talk and the Pillow Talk lip, what's it called, pencil, you'll get a good effect there. So there's a good bit of pigment there. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'd nearly call this more of a liquid lipstick than a lip luster, but it stays kind of tacky, doesn't dry in like a liquid lipstick. I hate liquid lipsticks. It doesn't go dry out. So that's probably why they had to call it a lip luster, because it stays tacky. But it's not too tacky. I actually love it. So that is definitely worth the money, €22. Will I show you the Pillow Talk ones? I'm sure you've seen them. Let me see. Actually, sorry, these are the Kissing formula. I absolutely love this formula. It's a good combination between the Hot Lips and the Matte Revolution. It's not as tacky as the Hot Lips one, and it's not as matte, obviously, as the Matte Revolution. Penelope Pink it looks kind of brown. It's the perfect nude. This is actually another really popular wedding color. So I'm torn between this and Pillow Talk. That's it there for my wedding. It does come across a bit orangey in the light, but it's not. And then Bitch Perfect is another one of those formulas, so that's it there. And then I'll put it beside. I'm running out of room. That's Bitch Perfect there on the inside, on the outside. So I absolutely love these formulas as well. I haven't used Bitch Perfect as much as Penelope Pink because we've nowhere to go. I don't want to waste product. Let me see, Pillow Talk is amazing, my favorite. So she now has different tones of it depending on your skin tone. So I probably will use this on my wedding day. Like, it's just stunning. I have no room. It's the perfect pinky purple nude. But it's not too matte. And then that's the medium. Okay. And then I'll quickly just show you her lip liners, which are approximately €20 as well. And I have 2 shades, Bond Girl, which is perfect for Pillow Talk medium, and Pillow Talk. So they're both stunning and definitely worth the money. Best lip liners and best lipsticks I've ever used. And then I'm wary of the time there. Last thing, her collagen lip bath. I think this is €35 or something. Not worth the money. It's just a lip gloss. Lip lusters are better. There's more in it. Really cute packaging. The little heart there, but they're quite sheer. It's just a good lip gloss. Like, it's not worth the money. There's no need for it at all. The lip luster is way better. So yeah, that's my Charlotte Tilbury collection. I think I've gone through everything. I'm just kind of rushing there with the time. If you have any questions, give me a shout. I see I've gone overboard in the last year and a half with Charlotte Tilbury, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions, give me a shout. I'll keep an eye out for all those deals for you. Okay, bye.